First pitch on the way to Jackson. Flare into right field. That ball is going to fall near the line. An RBI single. Jackson a big turnaround first base. He's going for two. Throw in will not be in time as sliding in safely at second is Jackson Alford. He'll plant the Claymore, and the Highlanders take their first lead of the day. With Jason Ball, who locked down the save, as it turned out to be, in today's 11-10 victory here at Lake Point over the Chargers. First off, Jason, those veins cold? Because they're filled with ice to me.
Man, I'm sweating so much. It's so hot out here on this turf. It takes a lot of energy to do this game out here, and it's different. It's uncomparable to a lot of things. Just coming into a big pressure outing and having to perform.
Most certainly, and you were asked to come on in the highest of highest pressures. Bottom of the ninth inning with a home team threatening and the bases loaded, you come on in relief of Ryan Lamar. What were you told when you were told to get warm down at the bullpen?
Well, initially when the inning started, I was told to stay loose just in case something goes downhill. And so I was warming up in the pen, and then bases got loaded, and I was like, oh, here we go. It's about to be my time to shine. And I didn't have the best outing the other week against South Georgia, but I knew that I needed to come in here and bounce back, and that's what it did.
Certainly did come in. You got that first out, which became the second out for you, underway, and then you face off against a really tough opponent in Hudson Sapp, probably their best hitter up there, to get the final swinging strike. What's the mentality when you're up on that mound like that?
Man, when you gotta just gotta throw your best stuff. Believe in your stuff and throw it at the best of your ability. And I knew he was a good hitter, and I knew I couldn't leave anything too sweet. So that last slider back door was pretty nice to see him swing and miss at.
Certainly gave him the backboard, showed him his way out, locked up the victory today. Jason, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm here with Landon DePrater, who came on as a defensive replacement in the game in today's 11-10 victory over the Chargers here at Lake Point. First off, DePrater, congratulations on the performance today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So you came on as a defensive replacement over Dalton Bonner. We had some plays out in right field, but just couldn't make them. But you were there. You were able to make some plays certainly there. We'll get to that in a second. But first off, came on in the top of the fourth inning. A little bit of a rally for you guys starting, and you come up, crank a homer off into left field. What were you thinking as that one left your bat?
Wanted to help my team out. Close game, all the runs matter. Was in a big spot and just happy I could pull it out and help my team get back in the game.
Well, certainly every run matters, and you would know that best as you stole a run away from Ryan Weidman, who smoked one into right field, but you leapt up, took it from over the fence. You know, that's one of the highlight reel plays of I believe, this season. So what were you feeling the second you were out there?
I was excited in the moment. Everybody dreams of doing it, practice it in games, practice it in practice. Everybody wants to do it in the game, so it was just pretty cool. I got to do it in a game.
You mentioned earlier it was a close game and that every run counted, certainly did. Came down to the wire a lot today, but offensively for you guys, what do you think clicked the most in your lineup today?
I think just seeing the ball well. Nobody really swung at bad pitches. Everybody saw the ball well, swung at the right pitches, did their job, did what they were supposed to do, and turned out good for everybody.
Certainly did turn out good. Locked up the series split, going for the win tomorrow. Landon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am here with head coach Tanner Hall after today's 11-10 victory over the Chargers here at Lake Point. Coach, giving me gray hairs over here.
Oh man, I feel about 20 years older than I am. It's I still feel a little, but no, we're good. Obviously we enjoy the wins, so I'm really happy with that.
Came out here with the guaranteed series split, going for the win tomorrow for you guys. You started Jude King today.
Yeah.
Jude didn't have his best stuff out there, so you put in Bryant Olson.
Yeah.
Bryant Olson in his last outing was magnificent. 3 innings, 6 Ks for him. What were you expecting putting him in today?
Well, yeah, first on Jude, obviously, and like I told Jude, it just wasn't your day. It happens in baseball. Jude's picked us up as a team so many times, and like I told him, it was our time to pick him up, and so we did that. But then going to Bryant's been really, really good the past 3 or 4 weeks, and Bryant is really, really good. And so, obviously going to him there, we needed length, and he provided it, and man, he left it all out there. And every out we got from him was huge, and so I'm really happy with Bryant today.
Certainly did. 4 innings, 2 earned runs coming across against him. We'll switch gears now a little bit to the offense for you guys, which has just continued to click after that 14-2 victory a couple days ago. Landon DePratter, who you put in as a defensive replacement, had himself a day.
He did.
A homer. And launched a homer.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Landon?
Man, when it comes to that, you know, all these guys, and I try to get them to understand this, and then, you know, it takes time, and you know, it's you got to be ready every day. You know, whether your name's in the starting lineup or you're coming off the bench, you know, you got to be ready to go when your name's called, and he was the epitome of that today. I mean, honestly, you know, he, like you said, man, he hit that big 3-run home run to give us a lead, and then, you know, he robbed that home run right after it, and so, man, yeah, I'm really happy with Landon. You know, he's been working really hard, you know, staying on it, and, you know, look what happens, you know, it kind of pays off a little bit.
Certainly was great on both sides of the ball. That middle of the order lineup for you guys, KJ, Zach Thompson, Martin's really clicking as they continue to just roll through. We've spoken about the lineup depth tons of times already, but that middle of the order really waking up at the right time. Yeah,
they really solidified this thing. You know, we felt really good, you know, pretty much all year with 1 through 4. It was about finding that 5 through 9 for a little bit, and so, you know, with Carlos and Zach and you know, a few other guys, you know, they've really solidified that 5-6 spot for us, which is really big, and you know, I'm really happy with them. They, you know, they've worked their tails off, and so, you know, like I kind of with Brad, you know, it's nice when that pays off, and so I'm really happy with those guys.
Most certainly. We'll go ahead and move ahead here. Sam Wright, Tate Marks came on for you guys. Tate gave you 2 innings. Sam gave you 1, so 3 strong innings of work out of those 2 guys. Important to get linked, and then we get to the bottom of the 9th inning. 11-7 lead going in. You turn to Ryan Lamar to shut down the Chargers.
Yeah, no, first off, Sam and Tate, man, those guys, second outing back since injury. We're trying to build those guys up. Ultimately, obviously, we're trying to have them, you know, fully ready when we get to conference tournament time. Those 8-9 outs that they were able to give us today were huge. You know, we probably don't win that game if they're not in there giving us those outs. But, yeah, you know, in the 9th, you know, we turned to Ryan, and Ryan's been really good all year. You know, we full confidence in Ryan, and like I told him, it wasn't your day-to-day. There was some tough luck, some ground balls that didn't go our way, and, you know, that just happens. And so, you know, the message is, man, flush it, bounce back tomorrow. And so I think he'll be fine.
So with a 2-run lead and the bases loaded, you turn to the righty, Jason Ball. Spoke to him today. He was amped up about it. What were you thinking turning the ball on the bottom?
Yeah, no, Ball's past outing, you know, maybe the moment was a little too big for him. Kind of a similar situation he was brought into today. And man, I right after that game last week, you know, we talked about it like, hey, you got to believe in yourself. The next time you get this opportunity, it's all you, man. You got to trust yourself. And you know, he did. And, you know, his breaking ball plays anywhere. And so I'm really happy with Jason Ball today. And, you know, it's really good to kind of see that maturity process take place. And so, like I said, I'm really happy for Jason. And I know he was happy too.
Most certainly, he was able to lock that down. From the coach's perspective, you see you were a little antsy, patient down there. What was the wave of relief that hit you the second that swing and strike was recorded?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm still feel a little off about it. It's just we've lost 5, 6, 7 games and sort of that similar situation. And again, like I talk as an individual, you know, it's a maturity process throughout this year as a team as well. And, you know, it's just really good to see that kind of flip in our direction right there. And so, you know, obviously, like I told you earlier, we enjoy every win, but now the focus is tomorrow. You know, it's, you know, I know we got 2, but, you know, the goal is to win 4. So, you know, it feels good, and we'll get ready for tomorrow.
Feels good to win. Coach going for the series win tomorrow in Game 1 and hopefully a sweep in Game 2. Thank you for joining.
Appreciate you,
Aaron. Behind the plate, and he got him. First strikeout of the day for King.
0-1. Zach laces one into right field, a base hit. That'll tie up the ball game. Martin's taking a big turnaround second base. He's going to get into third. Runners on the corners. Another RBI hit for Zach Thompson. First pitch on the way to Jackson. Flare into right field. That ball is going to fall near the line. An RBI single. Jackson a big turnaround first base. He's going for 2. Throw in will not be in time as sliding in safely at second is Jackson Alford. He'll plant the Claymore, and the Highlanders take their first lead of the day. Casual, high fly ball into center field. Love rounding off the route, settling under it. KJ is going to break at third base. Here he comes. The throw will go into third to try to keep the runner at second. It's a sacrifice fly for Casual. 1. High fly ball into left center field. Going back is Love at the track, at the wall. It's gone! Dalton Bonner sends one over the left center field fence. A lot to win here. They've tied it up. And a good pitch by Olson. Locks up Sapp at the knees. That'll be the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Liner into right field. Bonner another chance to get Weidman at the wall. Makes a leaping grab, and he's got it. Third time's the charm for Dalton. Liner past the diving Murdoch, a base hit. Here comes EJ running around second base, and going for third is Hab. KJ holds up at first base. It's an RBI single to break the tie for KJ. He's 3 for 3. On the way from Olson. Shopper, high one. Alford gloves it, throws over to Hab at first. Bryant Olson's all kinds of fired up as he walks off the mound. He strands the bases loaded. We go to the top half of the 6th inning. Gordon leads it 8-7. Got him swinging, strike 3. Sam Wright comes on and does the job. That'll send us to the top half of the 7th inning. Chargers strand him loaded, and the L-Jack. He flies one into left field. Going back is the left fielder, Sapp at the fence. It's gone. Fareed's second homer of the year. Line drive into left field. That'll lay down for a base hit. Rounding around third base and going home is Martins. Holding up at second is Thompson. It's another RBI, this time a single for Casual K. A couple of groundouts. Don't want to see him with the bases loaded, though. 3-1. Liner into the men of Alford. And all hands are going to be safe as retreating back to the bags are the runners. Good job by Jackson to handle the hot shot up. 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him swinging, strike 3, and the Highlanders tightrope out of danger versus the Chargers.